Watercooler, Watercooler, Watercooler.
Hey, welcome back to Watercooler, episode number 340.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh is right. Also known as 69 plus 69 plus 69
Ooh.
plus 69 plus 64. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in and hanging out with us this lovely, what is it, Tuesday today?
I think it is Tuesday today.
The holiday throws off my calibration,
Yeah.
so I forget. It definitely feels like a Monday.
It sure does.
It feels like an extra Monday.
Yeah, it feels like a very long Monday.
Anyway, you know this show goes. Chris Locks, I'm on a kick it with my Corolla Digital Buds and Matt Fondelier. With me today, Gary Smith.
Subs up.
Mike Dawson's here.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Happy birthday, America, you sexy bitch.
That's right. And all the way from Austin, Texas, Matt Fondelier.
Hey, brother.
Hey, Matt. So let's see. We had the 4th of July. We had a long weekend.
That was suspiciously little delay time. Did you just try to anticipate the answer there, Matt?
I like that.
No, that would be great if I did, though.
No, I think the delay got a little tighter.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Before the mic seated up, we noticed Matt had a little bit of a delay. And
That
we
was
thought,
perfect.
Yeah, we just rolled with it, and Gary immediately got suspicious.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm good, and I appreciate that, Gary, but I'm not that good.
Fair enough.
When I was in radio in San Diego and we did remotes, there was a fucking 4-second delay, and there was nothing they could do about it. And my boss told me every single time, the intro to you is going to be simple, and you got to jump on it 2 words before they say your name. And that's the way we had to do it. And so you had to jump in on it 4 seconds early so it sounded like a real broadcast.
Yeah.
And that's not broadcast science.
Right.
That's fucking wizardry.
Yeah.
I can't believe we haven't figured it out yet. As like when you're watching the news or even like in any satellite delay. I mean, I think Zoom and Skype and all those internet ones. I mean, granted, they're not perfect. I think they're more accurate in timing versus the satellite stuff that a lot of very major news companies and broadcasting companies use. Having to do with the satellite delay. It's so, especially with how far like podcasting and broadcasting has gone. It's just so weirdly off-putting to hear a conversation where there is a 3-second, 2-second delay in between each line.
There is a piece of software or whatever, or some kind of line that for very cheaply will transmit audio alone, lossless in real time.
Oh yeah, ISDN was really good with that.
But it's not ISDN. It's like free ISDN. It's like as good as ISDN, but it's
free.
free shit.
Yeah.
But the problem with TV and stuff is they will never split their audio away from their video, so they'll transmit.
But look, and especially because of COVID, everybody got hip to Zoom after the lockdowns and Skype, to where you'd be watching the news and it would have the person, and it would obviously be an internet service like Zoom or Skype, and you would know it because they weren't very good with it at the beginning, so they would just punch in and just hide all the buttons. But like, if somebody entered something in the chat or somebody
It would pop up.
Yeah, you would
in the waiting room. You'd see it at the top.
Yeah, it's like, okay, what are you trying to do here?
Yeah.
But it was still faster than satellite delays.
I mean, exactly to your point, Chris. You would think if Zoom and Skype have got it like 85% of the way down, you would think that a $1 million rolling Sprinter van with every piece of equipment any nerd could want would have it 100% of the way down.
Right.
But it does not. It's got it about 40%.
Right.
So it's confusing.
And it takes me out of it. And it's always funny to see when people have arguments with the satellite delay.
Yeah.
Just because they can't get their point, or their point has just like a big 3 seconds of silence before the next person is fired up and has to fire back. So yeah, there has to be a better way. I just think we're just stuck in our ways. You know, like I heard with phone calls.
That's the thing, yeah.
Like when you call people on the phone, the audio can only be as clear as it is now, right? Because especially with landlines and things like that, because you can go more lossless. That's why FaceTime audio and even FaceTime sounds way better than when they're on the phone. But because of the way phones were designed, they can't exceed as much information, any more information than what they already do. So we're stuck with that sound for phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like we painted ourselves into a corner here. Just some nerd audio talk. No big deal.
I mean,
Yeah.
What about 5G towers? Can't we get everything sounding crystal clear now?
You can't. Well, there's a few.
That's China taking us over, dude.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Also,
and we'll all get more COVIDs.
yeah, and that's internet. That's data, whereas voice and data are different. Unfortunately.
yeah, but I
there
mean,
we go.
the voice over IP is already a thing and will continue to go on, and eventually we just won't be using cell signals anymore for anything but data, and the data will then power our voice calls.
I wonder when there's going to be a cell phone retailer in the hood called 5Gs.
Yeah.
Kaboom.
There might be that.
I explained the Kaboom guy to Vito today, and he was stunned because at first he was like, "Oh yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I guess the set wasn't great if you got to say it at the end of every set." And I went, "Not the end of every set, the end of every joke."
Yeah. It's branding.
It's fantastic.
It's very good branding. That's
Yeah.
all. That's all I get out of it. By the way, this whole audio and 5G stuff, I could be very wrong. I know I spoke with authority. I have no idea.
you did come with a level of authority that I wasn't going to question because you sounded very secure in your answers.
I find that research that I did maybe years ago. It seems familiar, so I felt like I could speak with that sort of confidence.
Well, if we know anything,
But-
it's that cell phones just don't advance at all year to year.
Yeah. Speaking of phones, the black phone. I really want to watch this freaking movie.
Yeah?
Yeah. The more I think about it.
No interest.
Oh.
Matt, have you
It's
seen
supposed
it?
to be a horror, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Thriller horror. Yeah, but so
Matt, you're down. You're going to see it.
I would love to see it. I have heard from our friend Randy that it was not very scary, but
Great.
he's also really fucked up. So
Okay.
yeah.
it's probably a
I'll
good
go
chance
for
that
fucked
it is
up.
scary.
Yeah, the scariest movie I ever saw was at his house. So I think
Yeah.
I think
It doesn't have to
I
be
can
scary. Fucked up can go a long way. I'll take fucked up. I like the disturbing shit too.
yeah. Okay, good. Yeah.
The most
I'm-
disturbing movie I've ever seen was shown to me by this person.
What was the movie?
It was. I've blocked so much out of it. Matt can probably help me out here. Matt, what is the movie where ultimately somebody gets kidnapped and there's like all of these movies that have different star ratings on
Taken.
them? No, I think it might have been.
Taken two.
Is it a Paul
It's
Walker
called,
movie?
It certainly
I was
is. It's a great
tricked into
one
it
at
because
that.
it's a Paul Walker movie, but
What?
it is so fucked up.
Paul was in a effed up
Yes.
movie.
Oh yeah, Matt, help me out here.
Sled Dogs.
Yeah, it's called Running Scared. It's called
Correct.
Running Scared.
I'll look
and
it.
I saw that in theaters, probably with our friend. And yeah, Chris, you could have a good time with the wiki. The entire movie is not that entirely that fucked up, but there is definitely a like 20-minute part of the movie that is
Disturbing.
seriously messed up, as Gary just indicated.
Uh,
but it's the whole movie is like a
I'm trying not
like
to
a
give too much
dark,
away 'cause I know you
twisted
wanna watch.
fairy tale where, yeah, let's just say a lot of messed up stuff happens along the way. But it's like I would call it more of like a dark fairy tale than anything else.
I've seen some movies
a
that definitely
gritty-
disturbed me, but like Requiem for a Dream would be one of them. Like, that
Sure.
disturbed me,
That's
but
a
that's
good one.
probably not on this disturb horror / thriller level.
I gotta say, Dawson, for some reason, this 20-minute segment of the movie like really stuck with me and like fucked me up, and I honestly can't remember most of the rest of the movie. That part is so seared into
Yeah.
my brain as like not okay.
The Hills of Eyes did that to me.
I didn't like that movie either. Some girl put that on to like hook up to.
To hook up to.
Oh,
Yes.
I never saw it, but I can see the
She,
point.
like, we were at her place. I'm sorry, Joy. This was 25 years ago. We were at her place, and she was like, "Put it on for background noise," and I was like, "No,
Ew.
no, this
No.
is not okay. I don't like
Oh.
Yeah, well, we could do this
Not
or
good.
like
Not a good
smooth
choice.
jazz, maybe.
this."
Yeah.
It didn't go anywhere
Put on some ambrosia.
Overall,
overall. Yeah,
but that night.
no, I couldn't
That
do it.
night.
I couldn't do it, man.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you have to be wondering at that point, is this person going to Hills Have Eyes me?
Yeah, you certainly are wondering that.
You know?
Yeah. Oh God.
I know.
Yeah, I just got the chills. All right. Anyway.
All right, yeah,
Speaking
let's get
of
off this train.
disturbing
on.
movies. Since
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, since we're still talking about disturbing movies, our resident film critic is not here today. But I will just point out that over the weekend, I watched a movie that came out a little earlier this year called X. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. Former employee Ryan was raving about this movie. You guys familiar with it?
X, it's where they go film a porno at some place and then get caught and then horror ensues.
That is correct.
I heard about it
Very
months
simple
ago when
setup.
it was about to come out. Have you seen it?
I have indeed. I just watched it over the weekend, and it was very disturbing.
All right, dude, I'm watching it.
Worth
Good.
a watch, I would say.
Sweet.
It's creepy. It's creepy.
Yeah.
Sweet. Cool.
Do you want to
Good.
make out to it?
You know, maybe not.
All right.
All right.
It's no Hills Have Eyes, you know.
All right. So let's see. We just came off from our big holiday weekend, the 4th of July.
That's right.
Long Beach sounded like a freaking war zone from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m.
Would you say it was twice as bad
No,
this year
I would
as
say
last year,
I
or
would-
3 times as bad?
I would say 4 times.
Four
as bad.
times as bad.
It was nonstop, unreal. Like I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It was chiller in my neighborhood than last year.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah,
No,
that was-
dude, they were. It
It was nonstop. It sounded like a BB gun. Just like it was just da 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 like the whole time. Everywhere.
This year, what they used to keep it to the alleys that have at least a row of houses behind my house, but 360 degrees, fireworks everywhere. It's constant flashbangs. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, for 2 hours, 2, 3, 4 hours, when it gets really late.
Yeah.
But this time they put it like on my street corner, pretty much in front of my house. I turn around the corner, and people are doing them right off their driveway. I'm 50 yards from this guy's fucking house.
Yeah.
And they're just, brazenly out on well-traveled roads in the San Fernando Valley. Nobody gives a fuck. No cops are gonna swing
did the
by
dogs
and
take
fucking.
it?
Oh, dude, my poor dogs. Champ wouldn't leave my feet. Boo used to not care. In her old age, it really bothers her, and she shakes.
Yeah.
But Champ found 2 new hiding holes. One is underneath my studio desk, behind curtains that are hanging down on the back of the wall, amongst all the cords, and the other is underneath the recliner when I got my feet up.
Oh, interesting.
And
That's a good one.
I forget that that's a good place to get killed.
Yeah.
No, I almost got killed in a place like that.
And
You
then
were curled up beneath your owner's chair with his legs were up.
Well, a movie theater seat.
Yeah, he went to the movies.
Ah,
they
There we go.
I'll share some pictures in the Facebook group. I did take a couple of pictures of both of them together. You can't really tell they're scared, but they don't usually huddle this close together.
Right.
Oh,
Poor doggos.
And it started on Thursday night.
yeah. It
So-
started Thursday night. Oh wow, it's all weekend long.
Yeah. Well, not a constant on Thursday night, but
People were setting them
know.
off here and
Yeah.
there.
It was
10 to 12.
I was getting it all weekend as
It
well.
was,
Starting on Thursday.
I imagine there's a lot of I just bought all these dope fireworks and then somebody just comes over and they're like, just light one of them. Let's just see. It's like, no, I'm gonna
What
wait
I
till the
don't
4th.
get
Come
is
on,
the
just
daytime.
do one.
What
Let's
are
just
these
see.
fucking idiots doing setting these off in the daytime? What's
Look,
the goddamn
See,
point?
This is
it's an
another thing.
explosion, man. It's an explosion. Who cares what time? It's fun to do, you know?
I
Well,
don't
it
know,
looks
man.
it looks better. at night.
There are 2 kinds of people in this world, and I don't want to hang out with the second kind, who light fireworks when the sun's out.
There,
Have you guys seen that they have like day fireworks that are basically like powder? It looks like an ink cartridge powder explosion. So you'll see like a thing go up and it'll on a blue sky, it'll pop like dark red or dark yellow. It's pretty cool. I think they have them like
Oh.
in China and stuff.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen
Is it
that
like a gender reveal kind of thing?
Sure, on a much larger scale, but
Yeah.
I think I don't know. You could
I
Google
imagine.
like daytime fireworks. I've seen them before, not in person, but
So-
videos of it.
So we can say that the fireworks have gotten worse more recently,
Much worse.
exponentially worse. And because I was thinking, like, am I just getting lame? Am I like, there was a part of me where I just wanted to stick my head out the window and just go, don't you people have jobs? Don't you work tomorrow?
Can't do it. You can't do it. You can't be the narc on your street.
I can't be the narc.
No.
Yeah.
You just have to fucking suffer through it.
Well, I think it also we got into a point where every local police force puts out a statement on their Facebook and their Instagram going, don't call us for fireworks. We're not going to do anything. And
Right.
everyone feels emboldened,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, see,
Why not?
I see a lot more of please don't light fireworks. It's illegal. But then but everybody knows they're not going to do anything anyway.
Right.
That's kind of what I've been coming across. Look, and I'm not here to fizzle out your fun, everybody. Light your fireworks. It's the 4th of July. I get it. But there has to be I'm just
But
sitting.
I'm an old
dude.
man.
I'm
so-
I'm sitting in my house at 11:30. It's 11:30 at night, and it's akin to when you put popcorn in the microwave and you're just waiting for it says just wait for
Nope. 7 more pops, dude.
yeah, exactly. Just wait for 1 to 2 seconds left to pop.
Right.
And there's a part of me in my body's like, okay, it's just gonna end. It's just gonna fizzle out. It never did. It just kept on going, and I'm just sitting there, just like, what? How much money is going into the sky right now, collectively? Because these are good fireworks. These aren't your Piccolo Pete's all the time. These are big mortars just hitting the air.
Joe Dirt would approve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my neighbor in my old place in Burbank, he was a former gangbanger. Did like some time somewhere in California, and he, turned his life around. He does have an AR-15 in his garage, and
Probably don't want to put that out there. If
and,
you serve time, that's illegal.
and well,
What's the
he
address?
sells-
Social
he
security
sells-
number?
He sells fireworks every year. He sells illegal fireworks every year. He goes.
And I don't think the other
Yeah,
stuff is
he
gonna
goes
bother
the
him.
former-
Gangbanger? You sure?
No, he's no longer in a gang. He's married. He's got a wife and kid.
Okay.
He just hasn't left the criminal
He gets
life.
tattoos. It's with a clothespin, but it's still
No, he has a face
it's an
tattoo.
in.
But he told me he opens his garage one day and we were in an alley cut off, and if anyone goes to his place at the cops, he's gonna know who fucking did it.
Right.
So
I remember that place.
he opens his garage one time during the 4th of July, and there is just crates and crates and crates of powerful fireworks. And he told me, every year I make about $15,000 reselling this stuff. And I make it. He says, and I make it all in 3 days.
Jeez, it's a good. Look, I could see it
Damn.
being a fruitful business. Sure.
Yeah.
People. There's demand.
Maybe
There's
more
definitely
money
demand.
than that, but it was a lot of money. But yeah.
What is the difference between a gangbanger and a gang member?
Oh, dude. Well,
How cool you are.
You're either memming or you're ganging or banging, bro.
That's how cool you are. Which is
know.
the cooler one?
I don't know. I know nothing about this world. I don't even.
Well,
Dawson
let's
just
just
broke
say
out
that-
some terminology that sounded very official.
In fact, I don't think any gangbanger
You're either-
would ever refer to themselves as a gangbanger.
You're either
Yeah, I was
out
gonna say, when I-
banging or you're out membing.
which means being a member.
Yeah. I'm just memming, bro.
I was just gonna say the gangbang usually involves at least one lady and a camera, and I don't think the gang members necessarily put their
That is-
activities on tape.
That is
know
weird,
what I mean?
That is weird that we say gangbangers, and yet there is a thing called a gangbang.
I don't know who says
and
that.
it's not
I don't.
gangbanger. You would think he's a gangbanger. Oh shit, we should be careful around him. Oh no, dude. It just means him and like 12 other guys pulled a train on this girl. He's not doing any crime.
Yeah. Which gangbanger would you like to hang out with, Matt?
Oh, interesting. I mean, they both have stories.
They're
for
both
sure.
gonna they're both gonna have a wealth of stories for you to enjoy upon meeting
They
them.
will have a
Upon-
tale to
upon,
tell.
upon bonding, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like my life is probably in less danger with the gang banger, but I might prefer the conversation with the gang member. Let's be honest.
I think that'd be a great sitcom, Gangbangers, and it's it's two guys living in an apartment together. One is a porn star, and the other one is a gang member, and they're both gangbangers, but in their own sense.
How was your gangbang today?
And
And hilarity ensues.
hilarity ensues because their parents think that they're the other kind of gangbanger.
And what if
Sure.
then their wires get crossed one
The low income
afternoon
family.
when Richie tries to rob Phil's porn shoot.
Can anyone draw me a picture of how we got from Chris complaining about fireworks to here?
In an all-new gangbangers.
How would the theme song go to Gangbangers?
Gangbangers? If it's got to be one of those that really sells the show, tells you what the show is about
Yeah.
in the thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Like Alice.
He grew up pulling 187s. And the other grew up banging a chick.
8s and 7s.
Now they live together because they're both fucking broke. Life is pretty funny, but it's no fucking joke. This is Gangbangers. It is Gangbangers. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Probably
I'm
the
watching
theme
that.
song is.
You
Yeah.
need,
That's gonna
you
be
need
on
a
Hulu,
gunshot
right?
At the end or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe a moan.
Yep. A gunshot, a money shot.
Oh, there's so much crossover.
That's the tagline. Gunshots and money shots. Gangbangers.
Probably.
By the way, I
Mr.
guess
Cuban.
now would be the best time to welcome back Pixel Fun. He's been making some artwork for us, and
He has
everybody,
been.
please follow him online.
Yes, I
It's
did.
been
He
great.
went overtime on the last ones. So yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
That's a good
Absolutely
show.
killing it.
I love that show. Thank you, Doss. All right, you got
I'm in love with the theme song.
me too. That was really good.
I think we're doing
That definitely your band should play that.
Yeah, probably. Dude.
Yeah, people would come out to watch that.
They
the
want
theme
the
song.
show though.
Yeah,
They'd feel robbed.
like and then eventually down the line when Gangbangers becomes a huge hit, just the way the Philharmonic plays along to all the movies like Star Wars or
Well, it's
Harry
like good
Potter.
times, you know?
We'd play an episode of Gangbangers, and your band would be under there at
doing
the
it
Hollywood
live.
Bowl, and you play it live.
We're doing it live. That'd
Yeah,
be great.
people would love to see that.
As
Give
long
them
as
what
we
they
get
want.
Gustavo Dudamel. I'm down.
Okay, see, that's easy.
Easy.
Easy get.
Yeah.
Easy get. You guys want to do some comments?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Now it's time for listener
All right. And once again, these are all
Gangbangers.
these are all comments found within our Facebook group, and I suggest everybody who within the sound of my voice, please join the Facebook group if you haven't already. It's very easy. Just go to facebook.com/groups/BoboBoyArmy Worldwide LLC. Answer a few questions, and we might let you in. It's such a great community. My favorite place on the internet, and it's free.
Let's
So
be
come on.
honest. We're going to let you in if you try to answer the questions. We just got to make sure people aren't bots. We don't want the fun ruined.
Yeah. No bots, no birds.
We're just trying to have fun.
Yeah. All right. Let's kick this one off with Jim Curtis. He wrote in, he says, "Am I the only one who feels like Dawson was more animated in this latest episode than he's been in the last 69 episodes combined? I'm here for it, but what's the reason?" I don't know. I thought he definitely brought it, but then today he just came up with a gangbanger of a theme song, literally.
Well, Dawson, last episode was the one where we had like a little roller coaster where we didn't think you were going to be here, and then at the last minute you ended up staying, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe that played into it.
I know, but he was on a different level in the Patreon episode too. So
Look, I'm giving all I got
Give
every
it.
single time.
please,
Yeah, man.
that's how you do it. That's
All I
how
got,
you pod.
everything.
That's
Also-
how you pod.
Also, if you watch the video version, I believe there are a few C minuses involved as well. Never hurts.
There you go.
That's their
You
slogan.
can always tell.
never hold.
You can tell the
C-minus.
state of
Never
Dawson's
hurts.
mind by where his glasses are located.
Correct.
I don't know if you guys are following my theory, but sometimes Dawson will have his glasses on his hat. They'll be on his microphone. Currently, they're face down on the table in a weird balancing act. At least that's what I
They
can
are.
tell,
No, you're totally right. It is a
from
weird
this
balancing act.
vantage.
It's akin to
And there they go.
those wine bottles that, or when you drink a can of Coke and you just have a little bit left in there and you can tilt it.
Yeah.
Feels like it's defying physics somehow. And Dawson's glasses were doing just that. I feel like you're gonna scratch.
Hey,
the
I'm
lenses.
sorry. I'm sorry to jump around here, but that just reminded me. Have you
Jump
guys
up,
seen
jump up, and get down.
All we do is
Speaking
jump
of
around,
things
Matt. Come on.
just standing on their own accord? Once a year, I feel like there's a meme that goes around
The
of
broom.
somebody taking a broom and standing the broom up and saying something along the lines of, "This is the only day of the year
Yeah.
where you can stand the broom up because
It's supposed
of
to be
the
the equinox."
gravitational pull
Yeah.
or whatever
Moon.
the fuck it is."
Yeah.
Like
That can't be true, right?
No,
I mean, I
it's
feel like
not.
I've balanced a broom many times.
You have a broom in there,
without
Matt?
fail. In the next room,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I think it's today.
It
So you
won't
should
work
see-
today.
The other thing that you'll see that's along those lines, Matt, is those same idiots will say you can balance an egg on its end. Like it won't fall over
Oh, interesting.
on that specific day.
That's-
The broom thing is funny because people do believe it, and they actually do get their brooms to stand.
And they're like super excited.
It is very exciting because it seems like it shouldn't be able to do that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I believe you can do it 365 days of the year.
I'd just say, you can also fucking sweep with that, right? This
Yeah.
floor looks like it could use it.
Yeah.
You can do it 365 days of the year, huh?
3.65.
3.3. Wait, how many days in the year?
365.
That's what I said.
5.
I know.
Wait.
I was repeating it back to you.
Oh, okay. I was like, did I get the number of
No,
days
you
in
got
the
it,
year?
no. You got it right.
The
You got it
year?
right. I was just repeating it back.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I feel like you could just do it anytime. But although Matt, it does have to do with the gravitational pull of something. So I can't knock it. I can't knock that theory.
Oh, yeah.
It just happens every day.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's called gravity.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes. It's called gravity. But anyway, thanks Jim for that comment. Allison Malm wrote in. She says, "Hey everyone, I'm heading to Nashville next week and would love some recommendations on places to eat, grab a drink, must-see sites."
Do you want to go see where someone shit their pants?
Hattie B's.
Yes, I will happily recommend Hattie B's. You have to go. It's a staple out in Nashville. Really, really great chicken sandwich that I've had multiple times since, and also in Vegas.
We had it in Vegas.
Yeah,
It was all right.
it's all right. It's very good.
It's pretty all right.
And Martin's Barbecue's great. And then just go down that downtown where they have all the bars. I think there's one called like the Lotus or something that's really cool. But the bands are killer. Like the bar bands are second to none. You just walk in any of them, they're all incredible. The sound's great, the vibe's great, the music. They're top tier musicians. You're gonna have a good time just walking around.
Doesn't Kid Rock have a bar down there?
He does. Yeah, it's Kid Rock's bar. And then the couple.
I drink in there.
Yeah, that's right. Dawson's been.
So that's the 3-story one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I've
huge.
heard stories.
And then I would say like 2 doors down from that is another really big bar, and that one's owned by Gavin DeGraw.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, there's so many places, and then stop by the Piggly Wiggly, get yourself some
Moon pies.
moon pies. Yeah, you can't go wrong. You're gonna have such a good time, Allison. I'm jealous. Actually, Long Beach is getting direct flights from Long Beach to Nashville every day now.
Really?
Also,
So I'm pretty pumped. I might be making some trips myself.
going to any one of the boot stores on, was that Broadway? Is that the name of it? The fuck is the name of their street?
I think it's Broadway, but I could be wrong. I don't Google myself on the show. I do it enough during Adam's show that I just need to lay off for a
go
little
into
bit.
any boot store and you'll find out. Number one, cowboy boots are expensive, but they're like $200 something bucks.
Yeah.
But then at any place, it's only $40 if you get another pair. So and then they're like, you can get 3 pairs for just another 20 over that.
That's how they get you. That's why I always.
So
that's why I always
the
wear
most
that.
important thing to bring is a pretty big fucking or extra suitcase to bring home a bunch of fucking pairs of cowboy boots.
Yes. Do you guys travel with extra suitcases when you go places, just for all the stuff that you plan on bringing back?
I don't because I just came up with
Only
the idea
when I'm
now.
packing boots.
Only for your boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't shop very much, so.
Yeah. I almost did, well, in Italy I almost bought an extra thing just because I thought I'm probably gonna need this. I didn't, but yeah, just you never know. And
I never do. It's always a good idea.
yeah, the boots, Matt. You're in Texas now. You just had your first 4th of July in
Yeah,
Texas.
Hey, did you shoot something or are you
Sure
coming back?
did. I did not shoot anything, unfortunately. Sorry, Gary. I know you texted me and told me to do that to be a true American, but the closest I came was pointing the remote at the TV screen.
Nice. Have you gotten boots yet, Matt?
No, I have not. However, I have walked by many boot stores, but I'm still wearing the flip-flops, dude. It's like 112 degrees here every day. I can't imagine a scenario where I would be wearing boots, except for those boot flip-flops, which I will not purchase of my own volition.
I've seen those.
Yeah,
Somebody needs to get shot in the face. That is the single worst invention of all time.
Wait, Matt. You just said you wouldn't purchase them of your own volition. Is that you saying that you would wear them if they were gifted to you?
I'm not saying I wouldn't, but
Oh, what size are you? Just out of curiosity.
And what's your address?
Boots don't work that way.
I'm size 13, and I will not be giving out my address.
Oh, maybe I'll do it on the next meetup.
Cool. just one digit at a time.
There's a shitty minivan parked in front of his house.
I actually already have it written down on a buck slip. It would be very easy.
Oh, that's where it is. Yeah. Boot culture. I don't have boots. I don't really know much about them. I imagine Gary's the same way.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Are you asking us what's all the fuss about?
Yeah,
Okay.
that kind of.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah. Like
Okay.
let's start with number one. Boots seem like you see them in a lot of Western towns, a lot of like Texas, a lot of hot places. They seem like the hottest footwear that you can wear. Why am I wearing boots when it's so hot outside?
I totally agree.
Because you're
with
also
this.
wearing jeans. And you're about to play a rock show.
Not everybody who wears boots is about to play a rock show.
But they are all wearing jeans.
Okay, yeah, boots have to.
Except for the girls.
Yeah, the girls wear the
The girls will wear skirts and skirts. Skirt. They'll wear
jean shorts, like jorts, like high jorts.
No, they'll wear shorts or skirts with
Dukes,
cowboy boots.
Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, the Daisy Duke.
And that's cool. I can get behind that 100%.
Yeah.
I think for dudes.
But if a dude is wearing cowboy boots, it's not because that has shit all to do with the heat. He's already wearing jeans.
But
I don't think that, in my opinion, people who are wearing boots, I'll carve out Dawson's Rockstar thing, but if you're wearing boots and you're not planning to be in the vicinity of a horse sometime in the next 2 hours, you're a dick.
I'm going to jump on to what Gary's saying here because Chris brought up the idea of cowboys. And I think the whole jeans and boots culture is related to being on a horse or being like at least in the dust. Like you're talking about the like Wild West. That's a lot different than the like hipsters walking down South Congress in jeans and boots.
I just
That
wear
doesn't make
jeans
too
and
much
boots
sense.
all the time. So
Yeah.
I'm just an asshole.
No,
'cause I'm
you're
not
not.
near a horse.
You're not,
Better
because
be
I
near
gave
a
you the
horse.
carve out for the Rockstar lifestyle, which I would say you are also constantly living.
Right.
So you're allowed because you could spontaneously perform a show at any moment.
That's
so
true.
Fair enough. That's cool.
I wore jeans and boots in Illinois
Yeah.
in the middle of fucking summer.
How'd
And
that
it was
go for you?
fucking swamp ass.
Yeah.
It sucked.
That
dude.
humidity will fuck you.
So I'm saying, yeah. So okay, so that's one. And boots aren't breathable. Yeah, they're hot. Also, it looks like there's zero flex in boots. Like I want to move my ankles.
No, they formed your feet.
They could form. You got some good.
They should be when you buy
motion.
them. They should just be a little too tight. Just
Yeah.
a little too tight.
I'm a big pointer of my toes. I like to just point them out all the time. That's kind of my thing. I sleep that way, actually. My feet just fall like pointed out. It's
Okay.
very odd. Freaked out Jen when we were first together. Still, actually, I don't think she's fully comfortable with it even today. But that's just how my feet relax and they point. So maybe it's just they're just not for me.
Like
ever
ballerina
tried-
style.
Yeah,
style.
well, I mean, we don't say ballerina style,
Wow.
but yeah, ballerina style.
Horizontal
I can point them
ballerina.
like no other. Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
That's the name of the
how-
new Savage Garden album.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Horizontal ballerina.
It's very good. Track 3 is amazing, but
Yeah.
it's pretty impressive how pointy and straight I can get my feet.
But to your point, I think they are pretty stiff when you first get them. But I went with a buddy once who was being gifted like a very expensive pair of custom boots, and they were like explain. They took a lot of time to like sit with him and explain like what each kind of leather was and how they were going to break in over time. It was really cool. I mean, there's no limit to what you can do to a pair of boots.
And look, as I said, I don't know much about boot culture, so if anybody wants to change my mind and get me hip to them, I'm open to it. Absolutely. Now, secondly, what are you wearing under the boots? What kind of socks? Dress socks, athletic socks? Do they have to be like cool? Are there cool socks you're supposed to wear under boots?
You can't see the socks.
You can't see the socks.
Doesn't matter.
So, but then that would kind of take it away. Like,
socks.
Imagine seeing this super buff cowboy with his big old boots, and then he takes them off, and his socks are kind of wimpy. He's wearing wimpy socks.
What are wimpy socks?
Takes you wave it like
there are some off-putting scenes in some westerns where cowboys take their shoes off.
Yeah.
And their socks are always fucking sorry, ratty fucking things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
So there's something to be said there.
Maybe
you need tough socks.
You need tough socks too.
Yeah. Maybe you need like an R2D2 on your sock or something.
Just makes it
should
hotter.
definitely be printed.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, just some boot talk. There are plenty of boot places even here in Southern California. I guess I should try them on before I get all preachy about them. It's fine with me. All right, let's see here. Oh well, enjoy Nashville, Allison. Jeffrey Cameron. He writes, just listening to the episode where the Swiss Guard is talked about.
What a myriad of topics we cover. You can just learn so much from our show.
It's
We have a
impressive.
range.
Dawson's comment about, quote, I think they would wear something neutral,
That was better than you got credit for.
gave me a true LOL moment. Got some funny looks while I was on the mower. Jeff, you're totally right. No, that's a hilarious comment. I love talking about the Swiss Guard. We got some other ones too.
Yeah.
Particularly one where Matt and I don't really know much about what we're talking about, and I thought that was funny. And but Jeff, I'm also seeing that you're saying you're on the mower. So you drive your mower? Is it
Got
one
a
of those
riding mower, baby.
That's cool. I don't see those a lot out here.
It's a
so
Midwest thing.
Yeah, I'd love to get myself one of those. Let's see here. Leslie Hoffbauer. So everybody's been sending me this pic. It's making the rounds again. It's that freaking blue lobster. Everybody wants to send me blue food, and they're like, "Hey, Chris, this lobster's blue. There's 1 in 2 million. Like that's how
But
rare it
3
is.
and 6 million.
1 in 2 million, 3 and 6 million. Yet, why does everybody send me these photos once every 3 months? Like it seems like they're a lot more common than that.
I think the internet just cycles through things, and this one comes up more often.
Stop sending me the blue lobster, damn it.
Send them more lobsters. Send them all the lobsters.
I saw one recently. It was a blue broom that was standing up on itself.
I don't
but
believe
it. Was
it.
blue.
I don't believe it. That's a hoax.
Must have been today.
Yeah. Caitlin Jensen says, okay, but has anyone else realized how amazing cream cheese is on a hot dog? I understand all beef is the way to
Never
go.
tried
We
it,
get
but
that.
yeah, I bet.
But cream cheese, pardon the pun, sends it out of the ballpark.
I think that was in The Sopranos. I think that was Lincoln Log sandwiches when AJ tried to drown himself in the pool. I
Maybe.
think that's what
Oh.
Carmela made.
Interesting. I remember that episode.
That's what it looks like, and I've always wondered.
I wasn't paying attention to that because I was just so happy AJ was just kidding.
Tony had to stop. He had to eat.
I think
It was a
I'm
big deal.
He
gonna.
had to eat one.
I want to try this. I got to tell you guys, my 4th of July meal consisted of hot dogs, and I love putting cheese on my hot dogs, but I usually just put a little shredded cheddar on top. But I got some cream cheese here, and if I'm not mistaken, I do have a hot dog left because
wait.
they always give you a different number of dogs when they do buns.
You do a live
So
shay?
Go ahead.
I should go grill one of those bad boys up.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll wait.
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll do
You
a
just
live
want me
shay.
to leave, Gary.
Well, here's the thing, Caitlin. Number one, I don't know. I don't speak for everybody else, but I think the majority here is, yeah, that sounds pretty freaking delicious.
Never had it, but I'm down 100%.
Yeah, I'm not. And look, I've admitted I like ketchup on my hot dog too. I like more things on my hot dog than not. So
Same.
there are a lot of things I love, and I hate people who are just snobs. Like, oh, how dare you put ketchup on your hot dog? Or I'm just like, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
I'm the one eating this steak with A1. Go fuck
Yeah,
yourself.
it's my hot dog, my choice. I get to put on whatever I want, and just worry about your own fucking hot dog.
Well, there's the T-shirt from this episode. My hot dog, my choice.
Yeah, it's just like, just worry about your own hot dog. Come on.
We are in no way making a political statement.
Oh my God, I love it. My hot dog, my choice.
Let me just worry
what?
about your
You're
own.
right.
Who are
You
you
can
to
put-
judge?
you know
Who
what?
are
You're
you
right. You're
to
right.
judge?
You're right. You're right.
Another person's hot dog. Just worry
You're
about
right.
your own hot dog.
Well, just
cares?
offer me mustard, and I'll have a hot dog with you.
Yeah.
I choose not to eat your hot dog, but I recognize your right to put ketchup on it.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. That's all I ask. That's
Here's
all
a
I ask.
question. If neither buns nor lettuce wrap are options, would you rather have a hot dog or a hamburger?
I'd rather have a hot dog. Fucking stab that fucker with a
You mean
fork.
Just pinch it.
Yeah,
Are we just
dude,
talking-
fucking.
we're just going-
Dip it in whatever you want. Yeah,
Just meat only?
just meat only.
I'm going to actually eliminate silverware. I want to keep.
I
like,
can
the
just hold it in my
handheld
fucking
aspect
hand.
of this.
Well, then the
Hot
hot
dog.
dog's
Yeah,
gonna
just
win
obviously hot dog.
because you don't want your hand gets the
Yeah,
least
you can't
messy.
eliminate silverware because the hot dog has an edge on that. People might
Yeah.
want to, slice
I don't want to hold a
something with the fork,
greasy
at least.
burger, and I like my burgers medium rare, so I won't have to carry that thing around. It just breaks apart in my hand.
Yeah.
Here's the argument for the burger though, is you can stack toppings on it. If you got the hot dog, the best you're going to do is some dipping, but good luck getting, something like cheese or something to stick to that dog versus it's basically like a table that you hold with your hands if it's a burger.
That's a nice.
Gary,
it's like an ottoman.
Where do you stand on this? You can't. You got a handheld, no buns, no lettuce wrap. You having a hot dog or a hamburger? You
I'd
gotta hold the
kill
meat in your hand.
myself. What do you mean? What is the scenario? I guess hamburger if you're making me.
You're late to the barbecue.
What is
all the
this
buns.
world?
You're late to the barbecue. You're starving. All the buns are gone. The only thing left on the
Yes.
spread is a pan of hot dogs, a big thing of burger patties, and all the toppings and sauces.
Except,
leave the party and go to
the
In-N-Out.
lettuce is not big enough to lettuce wrap.
Now let me ask
So,
a quick question:
You can't do that either.
Is there gravy?
Is there usually gravy?
Why would there be
Just a simple
gravy?
question: Is there gravy? Is there gravy or no gravy?
I was not imagining. I was picturing more of the standard hot dog or hamburger side carts.
Okay.
So no.
Then I'm
no
going to stick
gravy.
with hot dog because if there was gravy, I would Salisbury steak that shit right down the line, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
But handheld?
I'm going.
I'd
hamburger.
need a fork. I'd need
For
a
sure.
fork, dude.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know if this is I don't mean to add another variable, but to butterfly the hot dog is actually kind of nice too. If you can figure
There,
out
now you're
yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
Although it did say there was no silverware, so you'd have to actually take your thumbs and physically, like a Ziploc bag, break.
I don't
the
like.
hot dog
I don't.
in
I
half.
don't. I don't. I don't. I think that's an unnecessary restriction on your hypothetical question.
And that never works because if you like, I think of every time I get like bread, for instance, like rolls at the beginning of dinner, and they give you the butter, but the rolls aren't cut. And let's say you don't have a knife, you just have a fork or a spoon there, and you're thinking, all right, I'll just break this bun with my fingers and open it up so I could spread the butter on it. And
Yeah.
it really takes a lot away. Like you really want that nice clean cut, I think, with the knife. So I think doing that with this hypothetical apocalypse of the hot dog versus hamburger and butterflying a hot dog with just your fingers. Yeah, I feel like that would take away a lot.
know,
I'm not for it.
I
Yeah, you
always
destroy
carry
it.
my spife with me. So
Well, yeah, just in case.
Years, yeah. I think that's right. I mean, they're just what a terrible world you've created, Matt. with this, but yeah, I don't know.
I don't like this hypothetical.
I think for me, it depends on the gravitational pull of the day because I could go either way.
right. Is it high or low tide?
Yeah.
I think that what I've learned from this is that I don't want to go to a barbecue at Matt's.
All right, let's see here. Rich McKinney, he has a food hypothetical for everybody too. One of these has to go. Okay, I'm going to give you 4 choices. One has to go. You can never have it ever again. Bacon, eggs, biscuits and gravy, pancakes.
This was a British thing.
Why?
Because biscuits and gravy does not fit.
Biscuits and gravy is British? I thought it was Southern.
I don't know. Maybe it's Southern. Whatever it is, it's from that fucking. That's what goes.
If
Obviously,
it was
that's what goes.
British,
It is what
they
goes.
would have had like beans and eggs and shit.
Sure, maybe
But
you're right.
it is
Bangers
what
and
goes.
mash,
It is
but-
what goes.
But here's the thing, though. If you lose biscuits and gravy,
See,
you're
are
losing
you-
2 things.
Yeah,
I don't
see, I
care.
don't like that. I don't like that, especially on Thanksgiving. I could never have gravy again. Fuck you.
I feel you, but of those in this apocalyptic scenario,
I say
you
biscuits and
sacrifice
gravy is one. It's just one dish. It's a dish. Why didn't they say pancakes and syrup?
Because it's implied. I mean, you gonna eat a dry pancake?
But see, this is what I'm saying. The only way this debate works is if all of us have a soft spot in our heart for biscuits and gravy so much
Right.
that we cannot imagine losing it.
Right.
But for California kids, that's not the case. I don't believe
Right.
any of us would pick anything else.
I don't want to lose gravy though.
I feel you. But hanging with this hypothetical, that's what has to go.
Yeah. If Dawson loses gravy, what's he gonna put on his burger?
Right.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Then then Matt, can't even have him over.
What about you, Matt? Is it biscuits and gravy for you too?
Yeah, it is. But I will say losing the biscuits does make me nervous that this will be a slippery slope and other bread biscuit-like products will be, incorporated. Like, I don't want to lose cornbread.
Fucking,
but
it's
is
the
that a
first
biscuit?
domino to
I don't
fall,
know.
dude.
Slippery slope.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. But I mean, bacon, as we all know, was a finalist in best food. So that can't go. Eggs, there's just so many possibility. You don't want to lose that. The pancakes, I guess if I had to choose another one to go, if people were to tell me that with biscuits come a lot of other bread products,
Yeah.
then maybe I might go with pancake.
I'll
but,
tell you what. I'm gonna change
know.
my mind. I'm gonna say pancakes because I can still have waffles,
Okay.
and I can still have French toast, and I can still have crepes.
Well, I mean, how technical are we going to get here? Can I have
I don't know.
silver dollar
Crepes.
pancakes?
You know.
That's not
No.
pancakes.
Yes, it is.
It's a new thing.
No, those are pancakes.
Those
They're
are still
silver dollar
pancakes.
what?
Those are still
Silver dollar
pancakes.
They're silver
They're
dollars.
still pancakes.
Andrea Owen Wilson. Wow. She
Do you
writes.
have that meme that's been going around that people won't stop sending me?
I don't have it, but yeah, you actually sent it to me, which
Yeah,
is pretty
I-
incredible.
I was very stoked on that, and then everything just started lighting up. I started getting it from everyone. So,
It
Matt,
definitely makes me right.
have you seen this meme that basically breaks down the financials of how much money Owen Wilson has made over the years saying the word "wow"? He's made like over $130,000 or something, just based off the word "wow." Somebody did the math of how many words he said in his acting career.
Okay, and how much money you
how
got
much
paid
money
per
he's
movie?
made, and then they did the math, and it's like over $130,000 of saying "wow."
Yeah, it's impressive. You just have to appreciate the man. Well, Andrea Owen Wilson. Wow. Just want to know, did anyone else enjoy school cafeteria rectangle pizza? And Andrea, the answer is yes.
Yeah,
I
sure.
love pizza day at school. In middle school, we had French bread pizza.
Yeah.
That was delicious. Whatever you could,
Oh,
they
yeah.
pizzaed everything, and it was always a good day. The taco boats were always good.
My high school used to do a really good, like slightly undercooked chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, same.
Oh, so good.
incredible! It
So
smelled
good.
so good.
Oh, they were
in
so
the morning.
good.
It's actually what all the cool kids in my high school got, where you get 3 chocolate chip cookies for like $2 or something, and they were just melt in your mouth, warm, delicious. And yeah, people just use their lunch money to just buy chocolate chip cookies. Terrible for your health.
Yeah.
Not recommended, but yeah,
Oh.
my mouth's watering.
I
thinking about
recommended
it.
it.
Let's see here. Peter Morrow says, I was listening to the regular show today, and normally I am Team Dawson. But damn, I was thinking back to when my brother suddenly died and I had to book an emergency flight home. I went from a deep sleep to tickets purchased, bags packed, and on a plane in 3 hours. Yeah, because we were talking about sitting on a plane, getting that middle seat late because you got your ticket late.
Hey, sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Still, yeah. I'm
and
sorry.
Matt
That
Peter
sucks.
Morrow had to do it.
It's not like you're going on a vacation or something. You're going because you're miserable, and I'm sorry that you lost your brother.
Then Gary comes to Dawson's rescue with his dead Nana hypothesis, which everyone seemed to really like in the Facebook group too. And Peter Morrow says, having had to book up a few emergency flights over the last few years, you get what you get. I get it, but no more than one emergency flight. My wife and I weren't even in the same on more than one emergency flight. My wife and I weren't even in the same row.
Yeah. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. If there are life moments like that where it's like, get on the next plane you can physically get on,
right.
And you just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, there's a Twitter thread going around where this guy went to go sit in his seat. I forget who it was, and he had a window seat, but there's a guy sitting there, and he's like, "Hey, you're in my seat." He's like, "Actually, I'm in the middle seat behind us, but this is my son, so I was wondering if we could switch." And the guy said no, and sent the guy back.
That's pretty tough.
Yeah, who do you?
It's a middle seat. He doesn't want a middle seat.
Doesn't want the middle seat.
Yeah,
you get
sorry,
the windows.
dude.
Yeah. I don't care if your Nana died. Jeez. Yeah, but they weren't sitting next to each other. And also, you should wait till that person sits down before you sit there, right?
Yeah.
And just, hey, do you mind switching with me? Tap him on the shoulder.
Well, ultimately for the guy who got sent back to his middle seat, he's trying to play on the heartstrings of whoever's going to come. Like, I'm already here. Like, wouldn't it just be easier for you to do that? I've got my kid. This is about me.
You have a better chance
He was an
of
older
getting
man.
that if you come at me after I've already sat in my seat,
Yes,
than you do by sitting in my seat before me.
I feel like
Fair enough.
this will change the scenario just a touch. He was an older man, and the son was like an adult.
Well, if they're adults, then they're fucking grown up enough to buy a flight early enough so they can sit together.
Boom. There you go. Dropping no. Joe Giacchero. He wrote, and by the way, he reposted those stickers that Gary got. So if you got some WC stickers, check out the Facebook group.
Well, if anyone around here wants some, you can get them because I bought them for myself, and then my mother announced that she needed them, so I bought them for her. And then when I told her I'd done that, she said I just finished ordering them for myself too.
All right.
So we have 3 sets coming.
That's nice. And Gary, so Gary single-handedly sending Joe's kids to college. All right.
Something like that.
Joe says, hashtag Tech Talk. I need new AirPods. Do I get the AirPods Pro or is there something better I don't know about? I'm an iPhone user.
Yeah, there's the Super Pro.
There actually is
Dude.
AirPods
I'm
Max.
Sure there is.
Oh, really?
If you want over ear, the AirPods Pro.
Yeah.
The AirPods Pro are fantastic. I commented on this, but I don't buy them right now because in the next few weeks they're going to announce new ones, like the second generation of AirPods Pro.
But they're cheaper now.
They'll be cheaper then too. They'll be even cheaper once the new ones get
more
announced.
affordable. Okay.
So I would still wait, unless you absolutely need them right now. And if you are in the market for over-ear headphones and you're an Apple user, the Apple AirPods Pro Max are absurdly expensive and one of my favorite pieces of tech that I have. They're the greatest things in the world.
Tech Talk. Yeah, I for Jen's birthday, I got her the AirPod Pros. The reason being is about a year ago, she lost her AirPods. And I had my AirPods, and I also had my Ultimate Ear Fits that I really like, too. And I thought, okay, I have 2 sets of Bluetooth headphones. Jenny just lost hers. She uses them every day. Take my AirPods, sweetie. Take them.
Did you guys, on the flight, did you watch an episode of Gangbangers together?
Yeah, they had the all season 1 just preloaded
Sweet.
into the screen there. And so I said, take my AirPods. She took them. She's been using them. She loves them. She's very thankful. And I had my Bluetooth ones. And then I don't know if you guys heard, but I got all my stuff stolen in Oakland. Smash and grab, took everything I owned. Yeah, basically all my good stuff. And so I then after that had to go with the wired headphones, the old school wired to lightning connector headphones, and I used those for months. Just whenever I needed headphones because I didn't want to buy new ones and. I got stolen. I want to ask for mine back from Jen. So months I'm using these wired ones, and I thought it's Jen's birthday. I call on my AirPods back. So I'm going to buy her the AirPod Pros, and I'm going to get mine back.
Yours back.
Yeah. So it's somewhat selfish,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I'm giving her a very nice gift.
Oh.
And I'm not exaggerating. The day before her birthday, she sends me a picture. Hey. You won't believe what I just found at work. My AirPods, the ones I lost, so you can have yours back now. Like,
happy birthday to you.
Cool.
Now their family has like 20 sets of wireless earbuds.
We are lousy with
AirPods.
With earbuds. But anyway, just a fun little story that just seems appropriate for Joe Giacchero's comment there.
You know, when I got my in-ear headphones like you have from Ultimate Ears, I gave Joya my AirPods as well. And then I realized that I don't want to like. I thought that I was going to use the. Oh no, that's not what happened. I'm sorry. What happened was I got my over-the-ear AirPods Max, and I loved them so much that within the first day, I just gave Joya my AirPods, and I was like, I don't need these anymore. I'm all set. I got the over-the-ear ones, and then I had to go do the yard, and it was 112 degrees, and I realized I do not want to sweat into those things for 3 hours while I'm mowing the yard. I had to get different.
You have to.
in-ears.
Yeah. I will admit I do have the Apple AirPods and the Ultimate Ears Fits as well. I got another set. I love the Ultimate Ears Fits.
So do I.
There's no more. They're the most comfortable in ear I've ever experienced as far as earbuds go. Like they never come out. They're shaped to your ear. They form to your ear, and they're really incredible. The only thing is the AirPods play way better with the iPhone and in that ecosystem. So it's just hard. They don't do the thing where it stops when you take it out, which I really like that AirPods do and things like that. So they're just like it's give and take. There isn't a perfect earbud yet, but if you can combine those two, woo baby,
It'd be fantastic.
That's all I want. But for comfort and sound, the Ultimate
Fits.
Ear Fits
Oh,
are
they're great.
Yeah, they reign supreme. Let's do one more. Casey
We
Pete.
getting a joke corner? There was a tech talk. I'm just wondering, is there a joke corner?
Damn it,
It
Matt.
wasn't a planned tech talk. I was just answering the question, so I didn't have a joke corner prepared. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
I
I heard a good one that I can share with you guys.
I'd love to hear a good joke.
Let's hear it.
What do you call a piece of steak that's fallen on the floor?
What?
Dog food.
Ground beef.
What does that have to do with tech?
It's supposed to be tech themed, Matt.
Oh, fuck off.
He just wanted to tell a joke.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, how long you
some
been
levity?
How long you been sitting on that
Serious.
gem, Matt?
Wow. All right, a little levity. All
I
right.
think I heard it about a week ago.
Yeah.
A week ago. My time will come.
I-
My time will come.
Now I liked it. I love
Thank
jokes.
you.
I
Ground
like
beef.
it.
It's
Keep them
fantastic.
coming, baby. Casey Peters says, wasn't it Val's son who read the doc since he sounds so much like him? They even show a young man in studio reading it. I don't think it was vocal AI. Am I wrong? Casey, so you had it mixed up. Val Kilmer had vocal AI in Top Gun, and then in Anthony Bourdain's documentary, they used AI for Anthony Bourdain's voice. So that's what we're talking about. So it was a little bit of a mix-up. I could see how we're very confusing. So that is... That is the AI corner there.
All right.
What do you think, Doss?
I think I'm tired, man.
I think you're tired too. Dawson literally fell asleep in the span of that question and answer.
Yeah.
It was
It was so comfortable down there.
impressive.
I just want to lie down.
All right, well, those are our comments, everybody. Thank you so
Hey,
much for writing in. We'll get to more next time too. But we really appreciate it and appreciate you for writing in. Matt, do you have a Shay?
I feel like we're still sitting on a Shea Italy. It's like 2 episodes in a row. You were going to do it the last regular show, and then you were going to do it on the Patreon show.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was hoping that we'd have that, but
So no.
so that's a big fucking no.
So no.
I could do a Shea if you want. I could do a Shea. I just wanted some Shea Italy.
All right, I'll do some Shea
I'm
Italy.
happy to
Let's
do
go.
a Shea
All right,
if you'd like.
Let's do it.
Oh no!
What type of foods might we hear of today? What might be the price? What might be the venue? So let's find out. It's time for Gary to say, hey,
Chris! What's on the menu?
Well, for those who don't know, I actually went to Italy
Did you?
Was this before or after you were in Oakland?
last month. It was after.
Oh, okay. So you went to Italy without
I
any
went to
cool
Italy
shit.
for 2 whole freaking weeks. Ate a ton of food. That's pretty much all I did. A lot of it's on the Instagram. I think there's like a highlights reel there you can watch and see a lot of the food
I think.
that I
I
ate.
think.
I think it's there. It might
outta
be there,
here.
might not be. Whatever. I'm pretty lax with that kind of stuff. No big deal.
Sure, man.
And I was thinking about some of the food that I ate, and sure, I ate the greatest stuff, the greatest olive oils, the greatest pastas, the greatest gelato, desserts, meat, everything. But a feast a feast that I didn't really get to talk about was the feast for my eyes. The great things that I saw while I was in Italy, and more so like the Colosseum, for instance. My God, beautiful place. We took the tour. We went through the underground. It's just crazy to just hear like, oh yeah, that stuff in Gladiator. That actually, a lot of that stuff actually happened. And yeah, the people died literally where you're standing, and and they would just people just watch everybody get murdered, and it was insane, right? And it's a massive structure. I went and watched Gladiator that night because I was so pumped for it, and my God,
You watched Gladiator on your honeymoon?
yeah,
Okay,
on the train,
nice.
yeah, and it was.
Did a double feature with The Hills Have Eyes, and then they got to it.
Oh yeah, trying to get in the mood, you know. That's a honeymoon movie right there.
Oh.
So, and I was like, okay, so while in Italy, I actually watched a lot of movies set in Italy just on my downtime. Just put it on the tablet and let's just go, let it rip. And yeah, so watch Gladiator. Still holds up, by the way. Gladiator, great movie.
Yeah.
Featuring Maximus, who was in the Hunger Dome, didn't do very well. Couldn't hang with today's technology, but still a worthy performance.
Yeah.
The Talented Mr. Ripley, Matt Damon, Jude Law.
Never seen the whole thing.
It's good.
It's aight.
It's aight.
It's
That's a good one.
it's I remember it being pretentious,
It was pretentious, but it was purposely pretentious.
Definitely
Yeah.
pretentious.
but
for
like
sure.
it had like a pretentious ending, like fuck you as well. The ending was like a final fuck you. I don't know.
Yeah,
Fuck you, miss. That's how it ended.
yeah, it seemed like it was open for sequels or something like that. But yeah, watch The Talented Mr. Ripley and got in the Italian mood that way too, and it was very good.
They spend a lot of time on boats on that movie, right?
They spent some time on boats. Oh yeah, I would say there's a lot of boat scenes. Sure, and they went through Venice, went through like fictional beachside cities that kind of resembled Amalfi or Cinque Terre or something like that. And then there's a movie on Netflix called Toscana that I watched as well. It took place in Tuscany, and it showed all the Tuscan food. Nice little rom.
Did you watch
drum.
Gomorrah though? You should have watched all seasons of Gomorrah to
I should
really
have.
get the Italian experience.
I should have. Yeah. And then also in the trains, I would turn on a little show called Stranger Things. Not Italian, but just wanted to put that out there because it was a big weekend for Stranger Things as well. Dawson, you gotta watch Stranger Things, man. You would like it. It's very
I
well
watched the
done.
first season, and it was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
But the second season can't be worse.
Why am I
You
going to go for,
you
I don't
already
go
hit
for
rock
seconds.
bottom.
I don't go for seconds.
Sadly, the second season was not very good on that show.
Starting season, yeah.
But the third season is amazing, and this most recent season was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you, Matt. No.
Kids are stupid.
But I know Dawson. It's not for Dawson.
Okay. They're adults now. Feels like they're tall. Do you watch
No,
it, Gary?
they're
No, I don't. That's
Oh.
one of the ones I just never got into. I don't know why. I just never started. Never tried it.
It's too scary.
It is a little on the scaly side for me.
Yeah.
I
Well,
went and saw Minions this weekend. That's kind of where I'm at these days.
Minions looked hilarious based off the trailer. We saw the trailer of Jurassic Park, and then they had like a mini movie of Minions and Jurassic Park at the very beginning too. It was like, I don't know, 30 seconds long, but
Yeah.
weird. It was weird. It was like another ad for Minions.
Yeah, it was aggressive. I didn't like it.
It was aggressive. Jeez, the previews when we saw Jurassic World, 30 minutes of previews.
Oh yeah.
30 minutes of trailers. And it's weird how they're spending so much money in trailers. It's like, we already get these on YouTube. Back before the internet, before YouTube, I love trailers. I was like, we can't miss the trailers. I loved going there and looking and having something to look forward to.
I couldn't agree more. But now one of my favorite places to go on, twice a month is to the Reddit r/trailers. And
Oh.
you just watch all the trailers right there. And it's just, you can just go back to like whatever the last date you visited was, and you will see every trailer that's coming out in that time period. It's there.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's
Matt's not interested in any of it, but it's
Yeah, no, Matt, that's a subreddit Matt would hate.
Yeah,
Do
but
not go to that subreddit.
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Noted.
Crazy. It was
Yeah, I
egregious.
think-
Every time you see that green screen coming up, like, hey, a-hole.
Here's another
trailer. Yeah. But some good movies coming out.
I wonder too how many of those movies that you saw trailers for are getting theatrical releases versus what's just coming straight to streaming anyway.
I think they're all
I
getting
think they
theatrical.
were all
release.
You know, like
Yeah.
I think it's those are all theatrical.
Yeah.
I just feel like the whole idea is sort of it's in the past when people would go to movies all the time, and it was sort of a whole tradition where you go and you get to see the trailers before the movie starts. I just think movie culture is shifting so much that, like you guys, I just don't know if there's really a purpose for it anymore, other than you've got dedicated movie watchers, you've got their attention.
Yeah.
But
Most of them.
Now, also, speaking of movies and taking a long time, there are a few things. First off, Kaylin has that app.
Yeah, the one where tells you when to go to the bathroom.
Tells you when to pee. It's like,
run pee.
And what it does is when to pee, and it says, hey, when this scene, when they're in the bar and the main character's wearing a blue shirt, go ahead and pee. That scene doesn't matter.
Pee movie?
I think it's called Run Pee.
Yeah.
Very nice. That
So-
works.
It's called Run P. And I got to tell you, when we saw Top Gun Maverick, my wife is a big fan of using the Run P app for the same reason. But here's the thing with Top Gun Maverick. After the 33-minute mark, he's like, there's no good time. Like you can't leave at any point in this movie. You're gonna miss something awesome.
Yeah.
So the Run P is really only as effective as an unentertaining movie.
Exactly. And it bothers me because I know Kaylin uses it. So I'll watch a movie with Kaylin. He'll get up and pee, and now all I'm thinking about is whatever's happening doesn't matter.
Yeah, nothing good.
This doesn't matter. Like I'm wasting my time. This is a waste of my freaking time. And then I was talking to my brother's wife, my sister-in-law, and she said, because she's from Mexico, and she said in Mexico they have intermissions at movies.
That's dope.
I
want to bring that back. Bring
dope.
that back.
I want
Have an
that
intermission.
shit.
It's
Yeah.
cool, and you make more money.
Exactly.
Well, here's the thing. I think that there should be a mandatory intermission after a certain minute mark. Like if you're going to 240 minutes or something crazy, then we're gonna need an intermission.
Yeah. Let's just one theater, ArcLight, go do it. Regal, AMC, whoever.
James Cameron just came out, I think today or yesterday, and basically said in advance, I know people are going to complain about how long the next Avatar is because it's going to be over 3 hours.
And have an intermission,
Have an
bro.
intermission. Let's go. Let's refill that cocktail now that we've come to our senses
Thank
and
you.
we put a bar in the fucking theater, which I don't know why that wasn't always a thing, but now it's every theater has
Yeah.
it. Give me time to get another cocktail.
Let Gary get some more salsa for his nachos.
Yeah, seriously.
That's all we ask.
I did get cheese at Minions. It was a victory.
Big day.
Cheese and jalapenos.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you deserved it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, anyway, that's what's on the menu.
Hey! That's what's on the Italian menu.
Yeah, Shay, it's a lay. All right, why don't we go around and get our plugs in and then get out of here. So I'll start over here with Gary because we're getting to the end of the show, but we have some things that people should check out. And Gary, what do you think that is?
Yeah, let's subscribe to the Reasonable Doubt YouTube channel, youtube.com/Reasonable Doubt Podcast. We put all the Beyond episodes there, and we've been doing those pretty regularly for a while now. So check those out. And also our Patreon, patreon.com/Watercooler for an extra episode of this show each week, an extra movie should you decide to subscribe to it every month. We do a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, it's really cool. Please do that. And it's the only way to really support this show. So
Correct.
we'd really appreciate it if you join, and you get a lot of content along the way. Matt, what about you?
I'll just second all that. Patreon.com/watercooler. And you can follow me on Twitter at Matt Fondelier.
All right, please do so. Das, up at you.
I'm gonna be at doing a stand-up set at Comedy Chateau Wednesday night. Shows at 8:00. Tickets are free. I tweeted the link. Promo code Mike D, all caps, one word. Will get you free tickets. And then please mark your calendars for July 29th. The Smokin' Kills are at Hotel Cafe in Hollywood. That's an important show. Hope you can make it there. We need 25 people.
Let's go. July 29th. Smoking Kills, Hotel Cafe. Tweet Dawson at Dos Angeles if you have any questions about any of his whereabouts. As for me, my band, Loxy, is playing a show July 30th.
What happened to 29th?
Oh, I am playing. I'm not going to plug that one because I want people to go to your hotel cafe. So July 30th, though, let's make a weekend of it, a weekend of music. I'm going to be at Perks in Huntington Beach from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Nice.
So we'll be playing all night long, originals, covers. We'll party. It's also the U.S. Open
Of surfing?
Oh, shit.
in Huntington Beach. So
That's going to be a fucking packed
it'll be-
house, dude.
Yeah,
That's
it'll be a fun night. So
You're going to
come
have a
out.
good set.
Yeah, come out and we'll have
Right
some fun.
on,
Yeah, because
dude.
we're playing right on Main Street, like the second closest bar to the beach. So,
That
Sweet.
shit is going
Yeah.
to be
There's going to be a lot of people who just hear the band and be like, I'm going in there, dude.
well, we'll see. But if anybody wants to come to that, July
Nice.
30th, Perks, Huntington Beach, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. And yeah, we'll have a good time. All right, that will do it for Watercooler. Thanks again to everybody for hanging out with us and for subscribing to this podcast, telling a friend. We couldn't appreciate it more. We really, really, really enjoy doing this and enjoy having you here. And we'll see you again later this week for Patreon. We love you. Goodbye.